Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Please subscribe to the channel and also please do like and share and leave your suggestions in the comment section. The events of 9 September 2024 are follows. Bengali date 23 ভাদ্র 1431. As per Benimadhav Silk Ponjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Soshti and up to 1714 hours and after that Shukla Saptami. Today's Nakshatra is Visakha Nakshatra and up to 1504 hours and after that Anuradha Nakshatra. Today is 253rd day of the year. There are then 113 days left in 2024. Today is 37th Monday of 2024. Today is International Sudoku Day. International Sudoku Day is celebrated on September 9th each year. The World Puzzle Federation officially designated the day in 2013. The day is dedicated to the popular number puzzle game Sudoku, which challenges players to fill a 9 into 9 grid with numbers. The game requires critical thinking, pattern recognition, and problem solving skills. It's also said to improve concentration, memory, and logical thinking. The day's date, September 9th or 9 into 9, is also symbolic. Today is Himalaya Day or Himalaya Divas. Himalaya Day is celebrated on September 9 every year in Uttarakhand. It's a day to recognize the Himalayas and the importance of their conservation. Himalaya Divas each year on September 9th, the world observes Himalaya Day, also known as Himalaya Divas. This annual celebration has a profound purpose, the preservation of the unique Himalayan ecosystem and the broader Himalayan region. Today is International Day to Protect Education from Attack. The International Day to Protect Education from Attack is an international observance established by an unanimous decision of the United Nations General Assembly in 2020. It is observed on September 9 of each year. It is a political commitment to better protect students, teachers, schools, and universities during armed conflict, to support the continuation of education during war, and to put in place concrete measures to deter the military use of schools. Today is National Teddy Bear Day. National Teddy Bear Day is celebrated on September 9th every year. It's a day to honor the teddy bear, a symbol of comfort and companionship, and to celebrate its history. On September 9th, National Teddy Bear Day honors the history of one of childhood's favorite toys. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Leo Tolstoy. 9 September 1828 to 20th November 1910. Count Lev Nikolaevich Tolstoy, usually referred to in English as Leo Tolstoy, was a Russian writer. He is regarded as one of the greatest and most influential authors of all time. He received nomination for the Nobel Prize in Literature every year from 1902 to 1906 and for the Nobel Peace Prize in 1901, 1902 and 1909 but did not award it. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Bharatendu Harishchandra. 9 September 1850 to 6 January 1885. Bharatendu Harishchandra was an Indian poet, writer and playwright. He authored several dramas, life sketches and travel accounts using new media such as reports, publications, letters to editors of publications, translations and literary works to shape public opinion. Bharatendu Harishchandra is often considered as the father of Hindi literature and Hindi theatre. He has been hailed as a Jugcharan for his writings depicting the exploitative nature of the British Raj. His major plays are Vaitika Himsa Na Bhavati in 1873, Satta Harishchandra in 1876, Bharat Durdasa in 1875. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Mao Zedong, 12 December 1893 to 9 September in 1976. Mao Zedong, also known as Chairman Mao, was a Chinese politician, political theorist, military strategist, poet, and revolutionary who was the founder of the People's Republic of China. He led the country from its establishment in 1949 until his death in 1976, while also serving as the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party (CCP) during that time. His theories are known as Maoism. Mao is revered as a national hero who liberated the country from foreign occupation and exploitation in China. He became an ideological figurehead and a prominent influence over the international communist movement, being endowed with remembrance, admiration, and a cult of personality both during and after his life. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Sarola Devi Chaudhurani, 9 September 1872 to 18th August 1945. Sarola Devi Chaudhurani was an Indian educationist and political activist who founded Bharat Sri Mahamandal in Allahabad in 1910. This was the first national level women's organization in India. One of the primary goals of the organization was to promote female education. The organization opened several offices in Lahore, then part of unpartisan India, Allahabad, Delhi, Karachi, Amritsar, Hyderabad, Kanpur, Bankura, Hazaribagh, Medinapur, and Kolkata to improve the situation of women all over India. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Paul J. Flory, 19 June 1910 to 9 September 1985. Paul John Flory was an American chemist and Nobel laureate who was known for his work in the field of polymers or macromolecules. He was a pioneer in understanding the behavior of polymers in solution and won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1974 for his fundamental achievements, both theoretical and experimental, in the physical chemistry of macromolecules. Today is death anniversary of Dr. Varghese Kurian, 26 November 1921 to 9 September 2012. Varghese Kurian was an Indian dairy engineer and social entrepreneur. He led initiatives that contributed to the extensive increase in milk production in India, termed as the White Revolution. Dr. Kurian was always an advisor and mentor of milk producers due to the efforts of the farmers of Kaira district and Gujarat. Amul brand has emerged as the undisputed force to reckon with. Dr. Kurian always dreamed that Amul brand should be associated with all milk producers across India. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Hans George Dehmelt, 9 September 1992, 19, 9 September 1922 to 7th March 2017. Hans Georg Dehmelt was a German and American physicist who was awarded a Nobel Prize in Physics in 1989 for co-developing the ion trap technique with Wolfgang Paul, for which they shared one half of the prize. That technique was used for high precision measurement of the electromagnetic moment. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Daniel Carleton Jazdusek, 9 September 1923 to 12 December 2008. Daniel Carleton Jarzusek was an American physician and medical researcher who was the co-recipient of the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1976 for work on the transmissibility of flu, implying the existence of an infectious agent, which he named an unconventional virus. Carleton Jarzusek studied Kuru, a rare disease, among the four people of New Guinea. Jazdusek arrived at the conclusion that Kuru was spread through the ritualistic eating of diseased relatives. He succeeded in transmitting the infection to chimpanzees in the 1960s. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Henry de Toulouse-Lautrec, 24th November 1964 to 9 September 2001. Comte Henry Marie Raymond de Toulouse-Lautrec Monfa, known as Toulouse-Lautrec, was a French painter, printmaker, draughtsman, caricaturist, and illustrator whose immersion in the colorful and theatrical life of Paris in the late 19th century allowed him to produce a collection of enticing, elegant, and provocative images of the sometimes decadent affairs of those times. Henri Toulouse-Lautrec was a French artist synonymous with the image of an absinthe-soaked bohemian 19th century Paris. A nightlife-loving aristocrat, he was a VIP at the Moulin Rouge and was the first to blur the lines between fine art and advertising. 1920, the Anglo-Oriental College of Aligarh was converted into the Aligarh Muslim University. On September 9, 1920, the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College, Mao College of Aligarh, was converted into the Aligarh Muslim University (AMU). The main campus of the AMU is located in Aligarh. The two functioning off-campus centers are located in Mallapuram and Murshidabad. 1850, California becomes a state. California became the 31st state on September 9, 1850. The legislature was unsatisfied with the location, so former General and State Senator Mariano Guadalupe Vallejo donated land in the future city of Vallejo for a new capital. The legislature convened there for 1 week in 1852 and again for a month in 1853. 1948, Kim Il-sung establishes in North Korea. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea was proclaimed on 9 September 1948. Kim as the Soviet designated premier. On 12 October, the Soviet Union recognized Kim's government as the sovereign government of the entire peninsula, including the south. 1991, Kazakhstan declares its independence from the Soviet Union. The Communist Party of Kazakhstan, which had been ruling the republic, was also formally dissolved on September 9, 1991, at the session Supreme Soviet. A resolution and declaration on state independence of the Republic of Tajikistan was adopted, being formally signed by acting President Quadridin Aslonov. 2001, Unix Millennium is celebrated. On September 9, 2001, Unix time reached the billionth second time stamp at 01:46:40 UTC. Unix time or Unix epoch (UO6 time or Unix time stamp) is a time system that measures the number of seconds since midnight UTC of January 1, 1970, not counting leap seconds. 2015, Queen Elizabeth II becomes longest reigning British monarch. Queen Elizabeth II became the longest reigning monarch in British history on 9 September 2015 when she surpassed the reign of her great grandmother Queen Victoria. On 6 February 2017, she became the first British monarch to celebrate a Sapphire Jubilee, commemorating 65 years on the throne. Today's, that is 9 September, highlight in history. In 1776, the Second Continental Congress made the term United States official, replacing United Colonies. In 1850, California became the 31st state of the Union. In 1919, some 1100 members of Boston's 1500-man police force went on strike. The strike was broken by Massachusetts government Calvin Coolidge with replacement officer. In 1926, the National Broadcasting Company (NBC) was incorporated by the Radio Corporation of America. Crazy. In 1942, during World War II, a Japanese plane launched from a submarine of the Oregon coast dropped a pair of incendiary bombs in a failed attempt at igniting a massive forest fire. It was the first aerial bombing of the US mainland by a foreign power. In 1948, the People's Democratic Republic of Korea, North Korea, was declared. In 1956, Elvis Presley made the first of three appearances on the Ed Sullivan Show. In 1957, President Dwight D. Eisenhower signed the first civil rights bill to pass Congress since Reconstruction, a measure primarily concerned with protecting voting rights. It also established a civil rights division in the U.S. Department of Justice. In 1960, in the first regular season American Football League game, the Denver Broncos defeated the Boston Patriots 13-10. In 1971, prisoners seized control of the maximum security Attica Correctional Facility near Buffalo, New York, beginning a siege that ended up claiming 43 lives. In 1991, boxer Mike Tyson was indicted in Indianapolis on a charge of raping a beauty pageant contestant. Tyson was convicted and ended up serving 3 years of a 6 year prison sentence. In 2015, Queen Elizabeth II became the longest reigning monarch in British history, serving as sovereign for 23,226 days, about 63 years and 7 months, according to Buckingham Palace, surpassing Queen Victoria, her great great grandmother. In 2018, CBS chief Les Moonves resigned, hours after six more women accused the veteran television executive of sexual misconduct. In 2022, King Charles III gave his first speech to Britain as its new monarch, going to carry on the lifelong service of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, who died a day earlier. Thank you very much for your patience.